I was with him since 2019 until this year. I mean, I finished my master's degree. Of course, when I go back to New York, I'm sure we will keep contact. Of course, I'll be my professor for the past 2 years. Well, we managed quite well because I was one of the few people living in New York. Almost everybody in New York left to their homes.
Yes, I know.
Yes, so there were only...
So you could stay in New York?
Yes,
Wow.
and I decided, I don't know why, it was more like an intuition. Because in the end, being in New York or being in Spain was the same. Just stay home and do nothing. So I decided in New York I had a chance to practice, I had a chance to be with... in a place called the Clavier House. They have so many pianos, old pianos actually, rebuilt pianos.
All the pianos?
Yeah.
Which kind of pianos do you remember? The oldest time or?
Yes, from the beginning of the 20th century.
Yeah.
This time.
Oh, it's
They
great.
also have a beautiful player. They're some of the best pianos I've ever tried in my life. That's amazing. So I had the chance to be there almost by myself in that space. So I just practiced, dedicate my time for
Really?
music. Yes. So it came out well. It was a very lonely time, many months being very lonely, but it came out very good in another sense, in a musical sense.
Yeah.
To be able to be more interconnected, more deep into the music.
Yeah, but also I know that recently you also won the Cleveland competition. How could you manage it?
I don't know. I only played the Opus 25 number 4 etude.
Only that?
Only Chopin there.
Really? Okay.
No, I don't know. I really don't know. When I set my mind to do something, even if it's crazy, I set my mind and I do it. No matter what it takes. So after this postponing the competitions, I had many competitions lined up. Also Queen Elizabeth, Rubinstein.
Oh, right.
There were many together, and I had to make a choice. What do I choose in terms of repertoire? And it was quite crazy.
Yeah,
for everybody, of course.
Yeah, I mean everybody.
I'm not alone.
I know.
So this repertoire I've been very comfortable with for the past 2 years. So it was more about keeping a routine than working so hard in the past 2 months to get here. The music is already inside it. So in that sense, it was not so difficult. Most difficult thing is change your mentality, from one composer to the other. Just
exactly.
focus.
That I want to ask you. The next question was that.
Describing something so complex is like saying describe a very complex human being in one sentence. I will leave so many things out. If I try to describe you in one sentence, it would be impossible.
No.
Even if I spend my entire life being talking, it's impossible. So it's more about spending time, dedicating your time to be as close as you can to that source, which for us it's just that helps, of course. It also helps to know which composers were very, very close
to him.
Yes, it also helps to just dive into the score itself, forget about recordings and dive into the score itself. The score can give you always there is the score, there is the notes, and then there is a behind of the score, the real meaning, which is the most difficult to find, It's there and we cannot read it. We just have to somehow get to it. And we get to it through routine. That's how we get to it. And that routine is sometimes very challenging, it's work in the end. But there is a moment when you start to achieve that change of personality. You are no longer yourself. You stop thinking about this. How should I do with this? You start thinking about it in first person. So you are no longer yourself. You're no longer talking about.
You respect
exactly.
Chopin.
Yes. That's why many times people say it's so different, it's so unique what you do. I'm like, I am not unique. I'm playing Chopin's music. It's whatever me. If you can get to what should be in the atmosphere, what should come out, forget about me. Even every day you can find inspiration from very stupid things.
What, for example?
I don't know, you go out, for example, and it starts raining, but it starts raining like crazily, you know? And that same experience Chopin, for example, had for some of his preludes. It's quite famous in Mallorca and everything. So, you know, such a very simple daily thing, it triggered in him something that gave birth to something, you know? So if from something so simple you can get triggered too in the same way and feel like, oh, now in this moment I would be able to compose this piece, you know? In that moment you can feel that you are secure. You, more or less, you know what you are doing. It's a sloppy road, you know. It's difficult. Nobody knows, as you said, what's the style of Chopin.
No, I also don't know. But
nobody knows.
Nobody knows. But,
even the more we analyze, the more we don't know. So.
More and more, very complicated. But anyways, I don't know. But I really hope that very much that you can come to Japan, because this video
I'm
is
looking
for
forward.
the Japan magazine.
You can't believe I'm looking so much forward, really. My girlfriend is from Japan too. So
Really?
Yes.
Do you have a Japanese girlfriend?
Yes.
I see. So,
I'm looking forward. I have been waiting forever to go there. Now the reasons keep piling up, so. Yes.
I think it's maybe next year or something.
Yes, no, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, thank you so much. For
Thank
your
you.
time. Yes,
Thank you.
Good luck for your future.
Thank you so much.
Could you put the date and year? October 21st.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
It's 2021, but that's all I know.
No. 21, 10, 21. Yeah.
21.
You know, I forget my age sometimes.
Me too.
Yeah, because
Like some Thailandese friends.
Okay.
Thank you.